Zesa Holdings has warned of more power cuts over the next 2 weeks to allow the resumption of maintenance work on Kariba Dam. These had been shelved from December 16 during the festive season break, resulting in minimal load shedding. At the same time, a large swathe of industry went on its annual shutdown. In a statement yesterday, Zesa said the Zambezi River Authority was resuming the rehabilitation works, and so the authority had asked the 2 power stations, Kariba North and Kariba South, to reduce output by taking some of their generation units out of service each day. The rehabilitation on the dam wall involves 2 processes: renovating the floodgates and reshaping the plunge pool downstream. It is this work on the plunge pool that requires reduced flow during working hours. Zesa said the expected completion date of the rehabilitation project was January 25, and stakeholders would be notified on the progress. Consumers are urged to use available power sparingly to minimize effects of curtailment, reads the statement. The plunge pool was largely created by erosion of the old riverbed from water flowing through the floodgates in the early years of the dam. As power generation increased, especially when Kariba North was added, more of the river flow was diverted through the power stations until the position was reached where the floodgates have not been opened for several years. The Zambezi River Authority, explaining the work, said there had been almost no change in the plunge pool for 15 years now, but experts felt that evacuating the downstream end to expand the size would end any risk that the erosion could cut back to the dam wall. Zesa also recently pushed up electricity tariffs by 12.3% with effect from January 1, which will see families on prepaid meters buying 200 units a month for $1,265.11, including the 6% rural electrification levy. This is a slight jump up from just under $1,127 which consumers were previously paying. There are 5 bands of discounted tariffs before the full $14.30 when a unit comes into effect on all purchases over 400 units, although consumers can only have the advantage of the discounts in their first purchase each month. Subsequent purchases are charged at the full price. The first 50 units cost $2.38 each before the rural levy, so the full 50 units will cost a domestic consumer in a prepaid meter $126.14, including the rural electrification levy. The 50 units are considered the rock bottom a family needs for essential purposes and assumes that they do not use electricity to heat water for bathing,